Dear Commission, the crew members of the space vehicle Soyuz MS-09 have arrived for the integrated examination training. Crew Commander Prokopyev. Cosmonaut Prokopyev. Good morning. Good morning. So we're wishing you all the best, every success during your tests. Yes, that's normal. That's fine. So your examination day is past. It's behind you. At stage 2, what is your mood? The previous day was quite successful. We have completed the first part of the examination training for the ISS routine ops. We have completed all the experiments and all the tasks and goals that were set for the day. There were off-nominal situations that the crew members overcame quite successfully, so we're in a good mood. We're getting ready for the second part of our test. That is a space vehicle training. The crew members are ready. We're very well focused. We're working very well as a team. Is the second part more difficult or easier? Right now, we're halfway through. It's like a sports person running a distance. So the first part is over. The second one will be a little bit easier. What about the flight engineers? What is easier for them, the station part of the examination or the space vehicle part of the examination? To be honest with you, the space vehicle Soyuz part is more complicated. If there are abnormal situations, we would need to act faster than we would have had on board of the station. There are fewer design malfunctions that we have trained on, so we would need to be very attentive and we need to work faster. The system is more complex. So in my opinion, it's more complex. But you have gained some momentum yesterday, so it should be easier today. Yes, yesterday we worked really well. We always work very well together, and I am confident we'll be successful today as well.
A question for Serena. This is Beth Weisinger from NASA. Serena, yesterday you had your Russian segment qual exams. Describe those for me and what you hope for today.
So yesterday we had a great exam. Essentially, we're performing duties on board the Russian segment, culminating in an emergency in which they're looking at crew teamwork and how well we work together and execute the procedures safely, certainly to keep ourselves safe and station safe, and it went very well. So today, we don't know what malfunctions are headed our way, but we will be prepared and ready for them. It will be a long day, but we're ready.
Any other questions?
One more question.
What are your specific goals and purposes of your crew? Sergei is the commander of the space vehicle, so I am in charge of the station, he's in charge of the space vehicle. So that's what is called complex operations. Okay, could you please answer? To be the commander of the space vehicle of the Soyuz, it is a very great honor. It requires specific personal characteristics, but we do have experienced crew members um, in our crew, and we feel each other's support. The crew members are working well as a team. All we have to do is demonstrate the knowledge that we have gained during our training. And we're looking forward to our space flight. We're wishing you an easy task during your exam. And the grade on your exam no lower than yesterday. And this is as a memory. Backup crew members, please follow me. One more time, please.
Камеры БР, все там выставили, да, как можно отключили.
Good morning. Dear Examination Commission, the crew members of the Expedition 56 to the ISS reporting for the examination training. Commander Cosmonaut Prokopyev. We're wishing you good results on your examination training. Is that too much? Traditional recommendation: follow the ODF procedures and take note of any off-nominal configurations, any malfunctions or failures. Do you have any questions? None. Okay, good luck. Thank you. We're looking forward to the day of our launch. All our thoughts are already all on the ISS. So we're focused to the max today during our tests. We're expecting to have a great experience, and we'll be keeping in touch with you.
for the international cooperation that the international partners of the space station trust not only the large countries, large nations with commandership of the space station, but also the international partners. We have seen commanders from JAXA, from ESA, from CSA. So it's of course a big sign of international trust, and it shows that the partnership is on a level that's on eye level with each other. So for me, of course, I want to make sure I do not disappoint those expectations. I want to be a good commander. I have the best setup for that because I have a fantastic crew. They're really good to work with and also good to be around with. So I'm looking forward to a successful increment up there, and I think we have the best setup that I could put forward.
The Soyuz is a fantastic vehicle, and so having all the experience out here, learning everything about what really a beautifully redundant vehicle it is to protect the crew and make sure the mission is successful. So all the training I've had on Soyuz systems and Russian segment as well has been absolutely fantastic.
What about the experiments?
Ja, wir haben ganz viele Experimente. Also die Anzahl der Experimente pro Expedition, das ist ungefähr 300 von allen internationalen Partnern. Da sind um die 65 von der ESA dabei, um die 50 mit deutscher Beteiligung. In allen Bereichen der Wissenschaft. Da geht es darum, dass wir neue Werkstoffe finden, dass wir auch Medizin und Biologie besser verstehen. Also wir sind selbst Versuchskaninchen auf der Raumstation. Und letztendlich geht es darum, dass wir auf der Raumstation Versuche durchführen können, die wir nirgendwo sonst auf der Erde durchführen können. Und dass wir Dinge mit zurück zur Erde bringen, um das Leben hier unten besser zu machen. Zum Beispiel Leuten zu helfen, die an schlimmen Krankheiten leiden, wie Krebs, Osteoporose, aller Art. Und das ist natürlich der Hauptzweck der Experimente dort. Aber wir haben natürlich auch viele Experimente dabei, die für Kinder gedacht sind, um denen zu zeigen, dass es sich lohnt, Wissenschaftler oder Wissenschaftlerin zu werden, Ingenieur, Ingenieurin oder eben auch Astronautin zu werden. Wir wollen da alle ansprechen und da freue ich mich schon sehr drauf.
First and foremost, aviation is the common ground between all the astronauts and cosmonauts. Everybody flies to a certain degree. We're very good friends. We've known each other for a long time. We're friends with each other's families, so our friendship unites us. So that's the main thing you need for a successful flight. Yes, we're in a very good mood. Could you tell us about the experiment which you consider the most important? If we take the entire expedition timeline, then the most complex and interesting experiment is taking Icarus equipment outside and installation outside the station. There will be a major piece of training and then the EVA. And we think it's all should work fine. Yes, that is very important for the ISS. Any other questions?
Beth Weisinger from NASA. So you joined this training flow a little bit later than usual. Can you tell us what your experience was with this training flow and if you feel ready for the flight?
Absolutely, we're ready. Really, the transition was very, very smooth because I've known these guys for a long time. It's really like one big family. And as Sergey said, we've gotten to know each other even better and our families as well. Have spent a lot of time together. And so the transition itself was smooth, especially learning with these guys' experience and Alex having been up there. It was very helpful for me to learn from that experience. And so, yes, as a crew, we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Может быть, тогда crew members of Soyuz MS-09 is ready for the integrated examination training. So it doesn't write anymore. You need to sign it. So that's your main weapon. Do you know which goals you need to achieve today, which problems you need to solve today? No, why would we? Even the commission hasn't reviewed our exam card. What about off-nominal situations? Well, we would be in the simulator, we would be performing an operation, and something happens. We would need to notice it, we would need to diagnose it and solve it.
How was your Soyuz training experience here? Describe it for us.
The training here is incredible. They've been flying this vehicle for a long time very successfully, and the training program is set up for success to bring together a crew with various backgrounds from various countries, speaking different languages, and we really meshed as a crew, the three of us, and we're ready to work as a team.
And David, explain your training experience and what it was like to work with this crew.
Yeah, so we are part of, when we start training for a Soyuz flight, we enter a well-oiled training machine here in Star City. They have been training crews for several decades and training international partners for several decades also. So we've been very lucky, Anne and I, to have Oleg as our commander, a very experienced cosmonaut, a man who knows the Soyuz inside out. So he's actually taken an active part in our training. And I think the whole team here is really what's allowing us today to sit here feeling ready for
And Oleg, this is a training experience for you that's very familiar. You've done this before, but you're working with two brand new space flyers. How do you feel about this experience in your crew?
I feel very calm, confident, and my colleagues are very knowledgeable. They know everything. They know how to do everything, and I'm confident they're going to show their best sides now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Come on, Alex.